All right, guys, we are leaving Indy. Yeah, so it's a little tight here. Mr. Bennett, Larry Hill. I think I can't go forward because it's a big ditch, but I'm going to back up. I should be okay. This guy just pulled in last night. It's not going to make it difficult, but I'll be able to get out. Anyway, Anthony, we were going to ride down the road together, but he's still sleeping, and I want to roll. So, yeah, where am I going? Well, I'm not going home, guys. I'm going to Bristol, not the race. You got the big bracket race there for Peter Biondo puts together, and the Fletchers worked that race too, and Dan's going to that race. So I'm just going to go hang out, and watch the kids. Just checking everything, making sure everything is good. It's about 7:30 this morning, this morning, Monday. Hope you guys enjoyed all the live from. I have more photos, guys. I don't know when I'm going to post this, but maybe I'll have the photos out before I post this. I don't know. So, as you guys can see, there's a little ditch here. Maybe you guys can't see it, but I don't think I'll make it. But maybe I might make it over here. I'm going to see. It doesn't look like much, but I might go that way. Anyway, Indiana, U.S. Nationals. Good times. Real good times. We'll talk more about my racing, which was terrible, but I had a good time. Still had a good time. A lot of work, but it's definitely worth it. So, all right, guys, let's get into the cab. Start this beast up, and everything looks good. Got to check everything, and we'll hit the road. And there's my equipment. We'll be back. All right, guys, we are ready to roll. U.S. Nationals. Okay, it's telling me where to go. Got my GPS set in. Have enough fuel, enough def. We're good. Probably 300 miles, my first stop. Guys, I really enjoyed this race. This is the U.S. Nationals. It's going to be absolutely beautiful day. Absolutely a beautiful day. And it was a brutal week. I was going to roll down the road with Anthony, but he's a little tardy this morning, and I like to roll because he's going to Bristol too. So. A lot of cars still here. A lot of people still not in. They ran us. They're supposed to run us to the semis last night, but they didn't because it got real late. And as I leave, you guys can check stuff out. And we'll talk more about, I don't know what we'll talk about, but it was a good race. And I hope you guys enjoyed all the, man, am I worn out. I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos. I do have some more photos. I have a lot of photos. I just didn't have time to do all the editing. I should have them out Monday. And, yeah, so let's talk quick about as you guys can check everything out as we go out. Let's talk about racing, my racing, which I don't really talk about much because I like it to be about you guys, even though it's about me going down the road. Anyway, the first 3 rounds I didn't deserve. I get a red light, and I'm red bed behind him. They should have true start. I believe in true start. I get the worst red light. I should go. Anyway. I thought I had the car back in bracket mode. I didn't. The air was good. I was really not in the groove, and I almost crossed the center line. So I red light, almost crossed the center line, and I win. Don't deserve the first one. Second one, this next day, I got to race Julie in the Firebird, and, well, I still have the quick tune-up in it. I don't know that. So she goes red 05. I'm like 40-something, not a great light. And then the car's on. I said, "What the hell?" When the car left, I said, "My God, this thing left so hard." And it's I don't have my bracket run in it, my bracket set up, and I break out by a ton. She's like, I think, a little over, but I'm done. She should have beat me. If she was on time, I would have broke out. That would have been it. So next, I finally figured out I'm not in bracket mode.
Take the second left toward Raceway Boulevard.
All right, guys, it keeps talking to me. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, bud. That was nice of him. He was telling me to stop. I can't go, but we were just joking around with the crossing guard there. Yeah. So third round comes. I get another red light. and I'm right behind him. I raced Robin Lawrence. I'm right behind him. and I don't have a good number, even though I'm finally in my bracket set up. The cars run quicker than I thought it would run. So that was also just a total cluster. I should have never, ever won any of those 3 rounds. 3 red lights in a row. So then I got to race Dan Fletcher. As you guys know, we're like family. I keep my rig at his house, the whole bit, blah, blah, blah. I went out there and I drove my best round and I lost. That's the funny part. You know, I'm on time, not crazy on time, but I'll take the 38, I think a 38. I'm holding a little more than I thought, and I needed to kill another 14th hour, something like that. And that's almost about 200s, and 200s you have to kill way before, for my car, before the first cone. And that wasn't gonna happen. So he made it tight. He dumped his shit at me. He had his car dialed right. He proved why Dan is Dan. I mean, he just outdrove me at the other end with you know. But I'm breaking. Even with that, I think I'm breaking out no matter what. He breaks out. I'm breaking out behind him because I guess I had in my mind I was dialed pretty hard, and but it was still a good race. So that was my race for the weekend. Good times. I didn't win class, which I'm really bummed about because I come here to win class. In the beginning of the year, I lost against Tony Fagnelli because I had some mechanical issues, but and he'd done some work to his car, but he didn't. Whatever. I was about 400 or 500s ahead, and this year the Copos are 500s ahead of me, so they must have picked up a dime. So I got my work ahead of me for next year, and yeah. But I wanted class. So me and Tony had a really good race, but well, maybe Tony had the better race. He's 001, so he puts me on the trailer pretty easy with a 001, and he's got me outrun by 5. So. And I'm 60, so I got no chance. So no Indy class for me this year. But as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys noticed, I took a different way out. This is Ronald Reagan Parkway, I think it's called. And so you just go straight out, no more going to Route 136. You you take this to 74. It's all highway now. It's just a piece of cake coming in and out of this track. So I'm gonna hit 74, take 74. I'm gonna take 74 to 495 loop. 495 loop. Is it the four? What the hell's the loop number? 74 to 465 loop, and I'm going to take 65 south all the way down to Bristol. In fact, if I was going home, I was going to take this way and cut across 64. I will not go back up 35 to 70 again. That road is atrocious on 70. As soon as you get on 70 from 35, it's just terrible, man. The first part of Indiana, absolutely terrible. So this is great. This is just, this is great for big rigs, and so we're going to take this. Like I said, you guys just pull straight out of the gate, and you go right onto Ronald Reagan Parkway, and you can either if you want to go south, north, whatever you do, take 74. You don't have to go through any town. It's just the way to go. And you can, if you want to go back east, and there's a way of going that you can bypass that. That 20-mile stretch that's absolutely hideous, terrible. You can bypass that stretch. You take 40 for a while, and it brings you into Ohio. It's a state highway, but at least you don't have to deal with them bumps. And the sun is powerful. Let's put let's go. Stay on the road, Ken. And yeah, so I'll be back. And I'll turn the camera on if anything interesting happens. But good times, guys, good times. And I'll collect my thoughts because it's early in the morning, and I'll talk more about the races and my upcoming races. All right, guys, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, guys, we're back. Never been through Louisville. This is nice. The road's nice. This is a nice trip. Just 65 to 64 is the way to go. No more going up 35 to 70. This is nice. So we're going to take 64 over to 75. And little bridge coming up. Figure different scenery, guys. Yeah, nice. This is nice. Something different. I've never been on this road. First time I've ever been on this road. So hopefully I don't screw up this took it over. Let's see, I want 64. I don't want 64 West. Kentucky, Louisville. This is real nice. So where's it got me going, guys? I just don't want to kind of screw up. I got 64 East. Here you go. This is real nice. KFC Center. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys can fill me in. Back her down. First time. And roads are real nice, and what makes me happy right now, there is no traffic to speak of. Monday morning, holiday morning, and nobody's on the road. You gotta love it. So we're gonna head, I don't know how far we're gonna be on this, but then we're gonna pick up 75. Something different. Never been here. Kentucky. I think this is the first time I've ever been in this state. I think. All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, guys, we're at our fuel stop where I'm back. So probably got another 2 hours after the fuel stop.
Take exit 25.
Never been to this one. Hopefully it's easy in, easy out.
In a quarter mile, use the middle lane to turn left onto US 25 West North.
Yeah, let's switch cameras and we'll do the routine all over again. Yeah. And okay, a little noisy out here. It's a good ride. It's a little cool out here. Oh, this is a mess. Look at this garbage. Yeah. All right, let's try not to step in this crap. And remove card quickly. One moment, please. No. Seating. Enter control number. Yes. No. My top deck. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go. Look at this mess. Trying to grab the handle. All right, let's walk around. Let's check this out, and we'll start pumping fuel. And wow, I went up way too far. I wonder if this thing's gonna reach. We'll see. We'll see if this reaches. Hopefully it'll reach, folks. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's start looking at stuff. Yes, sir. Hitch looks good. My new hitch. Everything looks good. Nice. Like my foot's gonna tell if it's good or not. All right, let's look back here. Let's see how. Oop, put my thumb in the way with my finger. Lights, camera, action. All right, motorcycle is intact, solid. It's a little. Could tighten the strap up a little bit. Better. Let's tighten this one up a little bit. So first I had to do that. It didn't go anywhere though. Oh jeez. Alright. Something came off, but it's not going anyplace. I'm gonna have to fix that strap. That strap popped off. So and I had a good ride. I guess I didn't put it on good. Let me just check the back. We'll fix that strap. Okay, everything good back here. All right, let's go outside. I gotta fix that strap. See how it popped off, but I'm pretty redundant with this stuff. I put more straps on than I need. So let's go look outside, and then we'll be back, finish up the pump. Good. Nothing too hot. Everything's good. Yep. We're all good. Nice. 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 All right, guys, let me go. Everything looks good, motorhome. Let me go do that strap, and I'll be back. All right, guys, we are done. Let's see if I can look in there. Looks like it's full up to the top. Best I can get it anyway. That's good. Yeah, looks good. Okay. I didn't expect that strap to come loose. Oh, point it to the ground. You guys gotta. Sometime. Okay, there we go. And yeah, everything looks good in the front. Yeah, it's an uneventful ride, guys. Can't forget to put this thing back up. And let's see. Took 56 gallons, not bad. The diesel was, that's that's the exhaust fluid for that. Duh. Okay, it's $3.59. Curious, I think it's like $3 here. Not sure. But I'm going to top off the def, and then we'll get back in. Yeah, we'll get back in, but I think I'm going to top off the def, and we'll turn the other camera back on, and we'll be back. Okay, guys, we are back. Just finished fueling up. Fueling up. What is making that? Oh, vibrating noise. Okay. Just finished fueling up. Strapped down the motorcycle. It didn't really come loose. It just one strap came loose. But we're in Corbin, Kentucky. So I don't know how many miles to the Tennessee border. But we're going to go straight down 75. And then that's what we were on, 75. I don't know what I was thinking. And then we're going to take 81 north and Bristol. There are shorter ways with miles, but the time is almost identical, so you might as well take the highways. Interstates are much better than those state highways. You just never know. Some state highways are good, but you never go. You never know. All right, let's roll out of here. And yeah, so I'll put the camera back on. If anything interesting happens, or when we get close to Bristol, and yeah, I got some thoughts and about the race that I want to talk about. I'll probably turn it back on just before Bristol, so I can talk about that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. 190 miles. We'll snap of a finger. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're just getting off of 81. As the GPS talks, when I talk, it always does that. So we're just getting off of 81. It's been a good trip. We got about 6 miles, 10 minutes to go. And yeah, it's been a good trip.
Take exit 69, then keep right at the fork.
Yeah, I forget. I've never come this way to Bristol, so it will be interesting. Definitely be interesting to see which way. I think it goes right to the front main gate, but I don't know. Anyway, so it's been a good trip. Good trip. For the most part, this is a nice way to go. A little bit of construction. The road's crappy, but overall, much better way to go when I'm going coming from home to New. I'm never going to take up 70 again going to Indy. So much better. So any of you guys from the south, south, I guess on the eastern part of the country, man, this is the way to go. 77 to 64.
Continue on Tennessee 394 east for 5 miles.
Yes, 77 to 64, and then 64 into 75 and 65. It's just the way to look on the map. It's just so easy. It's just the way to go. And yeah, so we're here. I don't know if I'm going to do a part 2 or not. I think I'm going to do a part 2 because this is not really going all the way home. But one thing I did want to talk about is the parking at Indy. And I mean, I know the fans may not understand this, but the races will. My hat goes off to Arizona Dan, as I call him. He's the parking. He's the there's somebody above him, but he does most of the parking for the sportsmen. and he does a bang-up job, and he was frustrated this weekend, and I've done it before, not in Indy, but I've done it in New Media, and I can tell you, parking is an absolute pain in the ass. You got to have the right demeanor to park. Most guys are good, most racers are good, but there's always racers that give you a hard time, and it winds up making it worse for the other guys. But Dan, if you're listening to this, Dan, you did a bang-up job. I hope to see you at Charlotte, and I know it's frustrating for you. I know you do it just because you know all the races and you enjoy being around the racers, and I know you don't do it for the money. So yeah, so any of you guys that just the fans, parking can be a real nightmare for racers, and it can ruin your weekend, and it's just tough because there's especially Indy, there's so many cars. There must have been close to over 800 cars easy. It was just, they were parking guys on the other side where the pros are, the other circle track. It was crazy. So I'm trying to remember if this is the route I took. I think it is. I got about 4 miles before I have to make a right. So hopefully I'm going the right way. Like I said, I don't remember going this way. But anyway, guys, we'll roll in a little bit. You'll see Bristol. I've been here before with the NHRA National event. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have a part 2, but if I don't, I hope you guys enjoyed all this. And I probably will, because 3 hours, it's 300 miles home, so. And let's see if, oh yeah, okay, we're here. Nice. Very good. I don't know if I'm supposed to pull in here or not, but guys, I'll be back. I'll be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I can put this together so it'll be okay. So.